Winner, winner, chicken dinner. The No Fate channel checking in. On this episode of Dad's Gadgets, I'm going to be reviewing the Muttus M30 Percussion Massage Gun. We are going to go over what it is, how it works, what it comes with, how much it costs, how it actually handles compared to what they promise it does, and then most importantly, we're going to do the fate of the union, whether I think it's something that you should pick up, whether I think it's worth your hard-earned money. If this is your first time to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and hell, give this video a like, why not? This is my 17th percussion massage gun review. I just typically review gadgets that come across my desk, my fortress of solitude, the stuff that I typically use to help you decide if it's gonna deliver on your expectations, to kind of separate the smoke and the mirrors from the reality of the device that I'm reviewing, and most importantly, to help you decide if it's worth your hard-earned money. Now, these percussion massage guns came out 5 years ago. They had two on the market. They were $500. Now, 2021, there's like 2,000 on the market, and they range from $500 all the way down to like $39 for McDonald's toys. So the Muttus Percussion Massage Gun claims to be quiet, claims to be powerful, claims to be professional, and it claims all that, but is it really? So let's just quickly go over what it comes with. It comes with a nice carrying case. They all come with carrying cases. I will tell you that this is never a deal breaker, but it's always nice to get a good one. The zipper on these, the difference between good ones and bad ones, tends to be the zipper. This zipper is really nice. It also comes with 6 attachments. Comes with 6 attachments. I will say, and I've done previous discussions on this, you only really need 3 or 4 that you're going to use. Some people think that more attachments mean that it's better. That's not necessarily the case. If it comes with 3, you're good. The fact that this comes with 6 means you're going to be golden on all of the stuff that you're going to need. I will say that the attachment heads have 2 metal heads and 4 plastic heads. The metal heads feel really nice against the skin. Just one of the things you don't think about when you look at the attachments is how they're going to feel, because there are some that have poor quality. These all seem to be good, or the metal ones tend to be above average in terms of my experience using these Muttus massage heads. And these metal ones really feel nice gliding against the skin, especially if you're going to be giving yourself a massage. You want something that's going to feel nice and kind of move smoothly. The cheaper ones, which this one is not, tend to really just feel rough and uncomfortable against the skin, like that hard, McDonald's toy, plastic kind of junk. But these are very nice, and it does come with 6. How does a massage gun in general work? First and foremost, you plug it in to charge it up. And in this case, on this Muttus case, you just hit this button at the top, and you're off to the races. You get a really nice LED screen that tells you how well it's charged, and it tells you the speed. This has 5 speeds, with the top speed being 3,200 RPM. And one of the things that separates the cheap massage guns from the premium massage guns is going to be the noise. Now, typically when you get to the higher speeds, you're going to have like tons of vibration and tons of noise. I'm going to tell you right away, at the top speed, this has minimal vibration and really low noise compared to what else I have tried. If you're not used to them, or if you've never tried them before, you might not know any better, but this is really whisper quiet at that top max speed. And most people are not going to be using that max speed, actually, to be completely honest. Many people think that they need like 20 different speed settings. The truth is, whether you have 5 or 20, you're not going to use all of them. You're probably going to use one, the first one, the middle one, and the last one. Those are the 3 that you're going to use, whether you have 5 settings or 20 settings. And most of us, myself especially, I tend to find that middle setting is really that sweet spot between working the muscle, working out, dense issues with the muscle, getting that blood moving, all that stuff that we want, without actually just kind of tearing into us, without actually being extremely, extremely painful unnecessarily. So 3,200 RPMs is a really good speed, and the volume on there, as this is probably one of the big standouts, because many of these massage guns claim to be quiet at that top speed, but some of them sound like jackhammers. I'm going to do this one again, because this is really, I think, one of the standouts. That is the top speed, and it's really, really quiet, okay? As far as the other things that are standouts on this Muttus M30 is the handle. So again, with the cheaper versions, you're going to get the same style kind of gun handle, but it's like super, super thick. It's easily at least a half an inch thicker around, and that creates a problem in terms of how easy it is to hold. Because you got to remember, if you're giving yourself a 10-minute massage, you're going to be holding this thing for 10 minutes, and if it's a super thick handle, it's uncomfortable. You're not going to want to use it, and if you're not going to want to use it, who cares what you paid for it? It's just going to end up sitting on the shelf, never used. This is super nice, super comfortable. As far as weight, I think it comes in around 2 pounds, which is actually a little bit lighter than, again, many of the cheaper versions that have that big thick handle and that big bulky, bigger kind of form. This one comes in really nice, really easy to use, and really comfortable. Just in case you've never used a massage gun before, how do you change out the attachments? Pop it in and you are off to the races. It's that simple. I'm a big fan of massage guns in general. I think every household should have one because as you get older, you just wake up and have those aches and pains. If you do train or work out, oftentimes you do want to be able to work out those tight, stiff muscles to kind of loosen up that fascia and promote blood flow. And if you're doing any type of rehab or recovery, 2 other key features worth mentioning. Number 1 is going to be stall force. On some of the cheaper massage guns, the stall force, which is the force you need to push down on before the machine just stalls and stops working, does tend to be on the lower side. And this is something that if you're a real tough athlete or you have really deep, stiff, brutally locked down muscle knots that you're going to care about, this has a really high stall force. I tried on myself to try to get it to stall out, and I could not, and I was pushing really, really hard. So if you're a professional athlete or you've got some really tough knots, that's a good feature to have. And again, it shows that this is a premium quality massage gun. The other issue is regards to battery life and overheating. This has a 7-hour battery life. A lot of the cheaper ones come with 3 hours of battery life, and they have issues with overheating, which is why they'll have automatic shutoffs at the 10-minute mark to prevent the devices from overheating, overloading, and just stop. This was manufactured, or I should say designed in Italy. They actually have a few features in here to prevent that overheating, and that's a really nice thing to have because that's going to make your experience on a day-to-day better, but it's also going to mean that it's going to last a lot longer. As we know with regards to electronics, especially like the cordless ones, that overheating can be an issue, and that does tend to limit the lifespan of the product. So it's nice to see this one doesn't have those overheating issues and has that specifically designed in mind to prevent that problem. Comes in at $189. Hard to even say. That is a high price tag compared to the others that I have reviewed, but it's not the highest one that I've reviewed. I will say that you're going to get what you pay for. Remember, price is what you pay and value is what you get. This does deliver on good value, and I think that that price point is warranted for the design and the features that it comes with. And now it's time for Fate of the Union, where I give you my final wrap up on this Muttus M30 Percussion Massage Gun to help you decide if it's something that you should buy. As far as my opinion of it, that $189 price tag is right where it should be. You've got the nice top heads to it. You've got the long battery life, the heat dissipation. It feels great in the hand. It's ultra quiet, even at that top speed, and it has all the power that you could possibly need to give yourself a percussion massage gun. Certainly built to last and certainly able to handle anything that you might need unless you're a professional NFL linebacker. As far as whether you should go high in terms of the cost, in terms of value, I personally think that if you think this is something that you want, spend the extra money because you're certainly going to be owning it for quite a long time, and you're going to be glad that you spent the money initially and you have it down the road, because buying something cheap only to not use it isn't going to help you at all. Spending the money on something a bit more expensive, but knowing that you're going to be using it regularly because it's fun, easy to use, and it has that longevity to boot, is going to be worth your hard-earned money. If you come this far in the video and have any questions on the Muttus M30 Percussion Massage Gun, drop it in the comments below. In the description of today's video, I'll put links to Amazon and the website to help you able to locate this if you want. Obviously, if you go on Amazon, there's going to be discounts every once in a while that'll go on deal of the day, or that price might change. So click on that link just to check them out to make sure you're getting the lowest price possible. If you came this far in the video, give this video a like and hit the subscribe button. It does help me out and it is appreciated. As usual, thank you for watching. Don't save anything for the trip back. This channel is dedicated to my life as a father of 2 wonderful children, and it centers around health, fitness, and all of the tricks and tribulations that I go through to try to be a great parent to my children and still accomplish my own personal goals.